プ野球ワールドベースボールクラシック。
あれ、
Hey everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show.
まあもう諦めたんですけども、けじめをつけようと思いまして本日2度目の電源を入れてしまいました。ちゃんと最後散って終わりたいんじゃない？もちろん勝ち続ければやるんですけど、いやー強いね。最後は大谷なのか。7連敗中です。あ、ちょっと待って。
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, the show brings you a matchup of.
そうですね。もう負ければやめたいと思います。
Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shaw. Well, singing as we come into this one, it's all about the street.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
激しく散ろうぜ、大谷翔平。
Today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
一瞬輝いたんだけどな。ええとこなかったね。
At their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city, and you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers, they haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway from Fenway. Late on that fastball. The 0-2. Ball one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Kim with the throw to first. One out in the top of the first.
Yes.
Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense?
最終試合になるかもしれんから噛み締めようぜ。26のフランチャイズをよ。
Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there.
If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
That one fouled off. Here comes an 0-2 to Judge. Up the middle. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 14 in the series. And the sweeper catches the plate. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Oh. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber. Now all even up. And the sweeper misses. Three-two. Out to short, Kim. That's the 3rd out.
Nice.
And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Boston. And on the hill in this one, Cam Schlittler. How about a scouting report on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. 0-1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a big swing and a miss. On on the
う
inside
わ
corner.
っじゃあボールじゃない
Okamoto wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Still couldn't catch up to the good velocity, good run. Those last few inches through the zone.
So digging in, Stephen Kwan. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Right side, Chisholm. Red Sox go 1-2-3. Scoreless after one. Back at the ballpark where we're on sweep alert, Siggy. We came on the air talking about that, and so far, neither team is backing down.
Nobody wants to be on the wrong end of a sweep. For one team, it's about making a statement, and for the other, it's about salvaging respect.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one way outside. And the count even 1-1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, left
I wasn't
fielder,
sure if he was going to
Jose
get to this one or not.
Caballero.
Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Really looking good at the plate so far in the series with 5 hits and 11 at-bats. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Oh.
On the corner at the knees for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 2 away.
Batting sixth, first baseman in Rice.
Rice matched a homer in his last game. No score here in the second. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Let's go, showtime.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. ready to go for the last half of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
Masataka Yoshida.
That's a ball.
And a 1-1. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of
Nice
focus on
that.
the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And a foul ball. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Now he breaks his back. Rice takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Brendan Donovan.
One out man at first. And next for the Red Sox, Brendan Donovan. Left field. And it's out of play, a foul ball. Now that one at triple digits.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically you look for guys to get that ground ball, see if he adjusts on this next pitch.
0-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stays alive. Yoshida, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
誕生日なのかお前。
1-1 now. Way out front for strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Inside, almost got him.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 2-2. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score.
ハーフスイング判定厳しすぎんねん。
New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Wells launched a homer in his most recent game.
Oh.
On the ground, and foul ball. Inside, almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all.
いつもありがとうございます。
To adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet.
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
The 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
The heater's clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more
いつも
often.
通りにやりましょう。
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. This one in the air right field. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers.
No, that's a ball.
Check swing went around. That's strike 2.
そんな押してないやん。
Got him looking for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
In the air, right field. Judge gets under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter.
Here's Ohtani. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Ohtani checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox. On to the 4th, still scoreless. Thanks for tuning in. Sweep warning, Singy. Sweep warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side. You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
This one in the air, center field. Kwan drifts towards it. 1 up, 1 down.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here. I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
One-two now. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Giancarlo Stanton blasts one out to the opposite way. His 24th home run of the season. The Yankees score first. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
ジャッジとスタントンって言うてくれた。
Typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Judgeとスタントンホームラン。
完璧やったのにな、3回まで。
Two runs across in the inning. Top half of inning number 4. Oh, great stop. Over to first. On the money. Nice play.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Jose Caballero.
ジャッジとスタントンの2安打だけですよ。
Struck out swinging his first time. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Singy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Two down, nobody on. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-1. Right side, hard hit. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an MLB here on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Oh. Outside low, ball 2. Swings through that.
さんがこんにちはと言いました。
こんにちは。
He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Base hit center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida.
この試合に負けると最終回だ。
0-1. Swing and a miss.
That was straight queso right there.
Time call. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
ボール球めっちゃ振るね。
Kwan off of first with 2 away. That's a ball. That one catches the zone, and it's 2-1. Outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Line drive, and that's going to get into the corner. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Brendan Donovan up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. He'll do it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Boston strands a pair. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Rice. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. That one close, ruled a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Two. And that's outside. Let's go, showtime. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Whoa.
The 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Come on, showtime.
2-0. And there's a base hit to left.
Up next for the Yankees,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. His first at bat was a strikeout.
That's the ball.
And the 1-0. High fly ball, right field. Lee settles under this one. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman Ahmed Rosario.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2. In the air, right field. Lee on his way over, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
次のフランチャイズチームはどこですか?
Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
In there for strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings through that one for strike two.
The two strikes may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The 1-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Runner takes off in the air to left center. And there's one away.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop,
One out man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball in the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That's in for a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Runner on the go. Fouls it back with two strikes. Lee over at first with one away. Runner goes again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Camilo Doval, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Yarbrough also getting ready. Man on second, two down.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Good hitters count the 2-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Knocked in the air, left field. And that will end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so
完
far.
封負けですか。
カリカリさすな人ってもう
Trent Grisham
Leading off
getting
for
ready
the
to hit.
Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
こいつ出したらジャッジとスタントンね。みんな疲れてんな。
ベリンジャーはスタメン外ですね。
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Here comes Aaron Judge, hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And that one hammered, carrying well. Ground over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone.
Second baseman
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His righty-lefty splits there.
Not dead.
Into center and a base hit. Here comes the Judge around third. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hit 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Fought off foul. The Yankees trying to break this one open, and we're the top half of the sixth.
No, that's high.
Two on, one out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on.
ヤンキース
Two-ball
強いで
count.
すか？
You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the dirt, blocked. The 3-1. And that'll
Take your
load
base.
the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch
Up
wasn't
next
even much to
for
think
the
about.
Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Rice. There you see his May and June numbers so far.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Bases loaded, one away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Not close with that one. Ball one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
No.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Oh, that hit it. Way at the plate, not in time. He's safe, and it's 4-0.
Up next,
And now
for
they'll
the
hustle out to
Yankees,
check on him. That
catcher
was
Austin
quite a
Wells.
shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Oh, one down. There's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Strikes him out for the second time today. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Volpe having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Volpe checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Two. And there's a ball. Three, 2. What a stop from his backside. It's there, and that's a great play.
Proof right there on why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Red Sox, first baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
Inside.
That's
Ball
inside.
1. Activity in the bullpen. Will Warren, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering is downstairs. That one at triple digits. And a payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Yo one. Doval, a former All-Star, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Next offering misses down and away. Out there to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder Masataka Yoshida.
One out man at first. Now at the plate, Masataka Yoshida. He is struck out and he is walked. Slider right there. Now the 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Yainer Diaz.
And that one cutting but missing down low. The Red Sox trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the sixth.
No, that's a ball.
Here's a 2-0. Line, and that's a base hit. One run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 4-2. So up next, Brendan Donovan.
No, that's a ball.
Diaz at first, one gone. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
And the count 1-2.
That one missing inside. On this count, runner Not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Blake.
Payoff pitch. Runner takes off. So a walk. Puts runners at first and second.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
いやブロはやめて。
Won't go any
いやブロはやめて。
2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Pitch hitter coming on. Seiya Suzuki. A critical at bat in this game for him. And fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Good job to fight that one off. The 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
さあ。
Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Yeah, bro, 嫌いやねん、お前も。
2 aboard, 2 outs. Tommy Edman at the plate. This ball's chopped in the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back here at Fenway Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But
now pitching for
so the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Jonah Tong.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 2-1. And delivers outside. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one drilled left field. And it's off the Green Monster. Throws to second. And he's got a chance. He's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying. That's down. One hops off the wall. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Up next,
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One out, runner at second. And now big intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. He's already homered in this game. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jonah Tong will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Roki Sasaki on a pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Tried to stay back for something off speed. Good job of elevating that 97-mile-per-hour fastball up and out of the zone.
Runners at first and second with one gone here in the top half of inning number 7. Struck him out. Really pulled him with the breaking ball there.
Just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
That's in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. The 0-2.
Oh.
Sasaki fires. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Two now. And that's downstairs and outside. Jose Caballero on deck for the Yankees. And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Now pitching
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Stephen Oker.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim.
Oh.
Big stop center field. And now bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Nate Eaton, getting some more speed on the bases. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
危なかったぞお前今。
Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Tying run at the plate. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-1.
No.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The tying run at the plate. Now one miss. Kazuma Okamoto would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. The tag.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
Kazuma Okamoto digs in now. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. First offering, runner goes. Pitch misses in. Throw to second. Save. Man at second. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Wow.
That foul down the third baseline.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
The 1-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
In the air to left center. And that's the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Red Sox 2. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Hesung Kim. He's the new shortstop as he comes in as a defensive replacement here. Stepping in, Jose Caballero.
Left fielder, Jose Caballero.
Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rex.
Outside, ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they're now out of challenges. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The 2-2. Fly ball down the line. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
So up next for New York, Austin Wells. 1 for 3. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 8th. Next pitch is outside. Ball 2. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 5-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
ホームランを打たれるわ。
Way high. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. 2-1. Right through there for a strike. Two on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Check swing. Now we're down to first. Nope, he held back. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a... So they turn to their closer, Riley O'Brien.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for them.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's 5-2. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching for the
Back
Yankees.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Fernando Cruz. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. The Bo Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Yainer Diaz.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Munetaka Murakami looking to start something with one gone. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close, but called a ball. And the count now 2-0. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
そー。
1-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman,
And next for the Red Sox, Brendan Donovan.
ボールやん。
That's too low. Ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. This one lifted in the air, left field, and the inning is over. So they make short work of them there. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 2.
Yo, 負けんな、しかしよ。
Now into the game, Mickey Gasper. He takes over behind the plate.
Number 31, Mickey Gasper. Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder Ted Grisham.
Bowling.
The 1-0. Jackknifes out of the way. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. O'Brien, the tall righty, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2017. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left field. And that'll get off into the seats. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one is hammered right field. Carrying well. See you later. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Sliced hard but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball.
Just missed. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Caballero, the next to hit, takes outside. One run across in the frame so far. Here at the top of the ninth. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Giancarlo Stanton flexing that big-time power swing. Now a 6-2 ball game.
最後まで容赦なかったな、ヤンキース。
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Will Warren. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
The 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And they'll do it again. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And first offering is fouled off. Late swing, foul to the left. The 0-2.
Ball one.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Now it's going to be Hae-Sung Kim. He swings and fouls one off. The Yanks leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit, because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 6-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Ah. 5000円に感謝申し上げます。ありがとうございました。84やから、あと80試合残ってるってこと？
チームで三振多い選手誰ですか？
あと80試合残っててわかんないです。みんな三振多いね。ああ。悔しいね。腹立つな。
とりあえず買ってから考えるとかどうですか
？8連敗は初めてじゃない？ やっぱチームランク9位ぐらいだともう俺じゃ無理やな。終わりにしよう。キリがないから。Love is over。わけなどないよ。お疲れ様でした。これで終わりにしたいと思います。泣きの一回言うつもりだったんですけど、おやすみなさい。
お疲れ様でした。
バイビーひとっちゃん。いつもありがとう。
また明日から切り返しよう。また気が向いたらですね。
しばらく。はい。ありがとうございます。いつも失礼します。
そうまた明日。
良い週末を。